Hello, my name is Robert Miller and this is session 5, Principles of the My Now program. Color coded gold because we have a choice. We can choose to be distracted by all this noise out there, or we can choose to pay attention and overcome that distraction by waking up the primitive within us, or somatic, and becoming strong and having our gut be fully activated, okay? And we've started that with our primitive seeing the stars, the theory of everything, and then the year, being in nature, and then in this cycle, and the seasons, and then the day, and then the data that's coming, that paradoxical collision that wakes us up every day in the text, and then breathing and being attentive to how you feel. You're not going to be willing to self-medicate. You're not going to allow the noise inside and outside to distract you, so you don't have to actually experience what is happening in your body today. Okay, you cannot read a room or another person if you're asleep. Okay, if you're self-medicating and numb to the experience of being alive. And so so we have that, and you have your two words, and for me, tension and naked now, you'll have yours. Self-guided, guided, here's where you're on equal footing. It's these two programs, very egalitarian. You've got to do the same work. Yes, sure, you have me and guided formation. That's going to help unpack it and pull it out more accuracy. But self-guided, these are the two that are real powerful, because you've got to wake yourself up. And it gives you a lot of power and very little resource. You just got to do the work on your own, okay? Data, signal, planning. Primitives had a very short list of things they needed to do today. See what's great about paying attention? And I'm going to tell you this, not as collision, just as an example. When I grew up in the streets, there were some very clear things I needed to pay attention to get through the day. I needed to be able to eat. I needed to be able to survive and not get killed. I needed to be able to not get hurt. I needed to try to be ignored by dangerous adults. There were a lot of things I needed. Actually, can you hear it? There were 4 things I needed to do. Very low on Maslow hierarchy of needs. That is an incredible advantage in developing the muscle for somatic planning. It's the less you have, the more constrained you have, the more you can pay attention, because you've just got less to pay attention to. And one of the major distractions in our world is our to-do list, or strategic to-do list. We're carrying around this giant weight, this giant world of things we think we're going to accomplish in life. And when I was growing up in the streets, I had a much shorter horizon. So what I want you to do is practice, lock in, focus in, okay? And we'll do the practice session in 6. Principle, you gotta offload. You gotta get a lot of this stuff off your plate so you can actually pay attention. So 2 things you're carrying strategically. So here are mine. 1 extrinsic, 1 intrinsic. My extrinsic is stage 1 of my business, where it's financially healthy and everything's going well and we don't have to worry about it. Intrinsic, which is this being, well-being and healthy, is 100 strong, where I want to live to 100, because I didn't have my son until I was 43. And so I want to be strong at 100 for him, because he's going to be with me all the time, okay? Extrinsic, intrinsic, carry less. Thank you.